Greetings and salutations. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Welcome to Tea Time with Tanya. Happy Monday, y'all. All right, let's start today off with an affirmation. Just for today, universe, just for us. Please give us the collective words of wisdom for this day. Here we go. Today's message is equal parts. Look at this card. Water seeks its own level. Therefore, I attract those who can meet me where I am on my journey. My interpersonal relationships are mirrors into my own self. So I strive to put my best self into the universe so that I shall find others who seek growth. Namaste, namaste, namaste. Equal parts. Let me read this again. Water seeks its own level. Therefore, I attract those who can meet me where I am on my journey. My interpersonal relationships are mirrors into my own self. So I strive to put my best self into the universe so that I shall find others who seek growth. Namaste, namaste, namaste. Happy Monday, everyone. All right, let's go ahead and jump into these questions. I got some good ones this day. All right, calling this Monday Mayhem. My first question is from Shay Shay. Shay Shay asks, with Japan about to release Fukushima radioactive water back into the ocean, what will be the outcome? Okay, the first thing I want everybody to understand is that the radioactive water in and around Fukushima was never contained. Okay, that was the first lie. That water, that radioactive waste was never contained. When Fukushima melted down, the radioactive particles that were leached into the water were leached into the water. There was nothing that the Japanese did to stop the radiation. Slow it, maybe. Disguise it, possibly. But stop it, absolutely not. So, here's the question. What will be the outcome to the sea creatures and humans from the release of the contaminated water in and around the Fukushima nuclear plant? Tarot, please tell us. What is the future outcome for sea creatures and human beings from the release of Fukushima? The first card we get is the Two of Pentacles, being out of balance, things being topsy-turvy. We've got the Moon, things done in the dark, secrets about to be revealed about what really happened, what went on. Japan is going to stand united in strength to tell you that you don't have to worry about the water in and around Fukushima. They want to create a narrative and tell you that all that radioactivity is not going to harm sea creatures or human beings. That's a lie. That is a lie. And all of that will be shown right now all around the world. Sea creatures are washing ashore. Dolphins, we are losing dolphins by the thousands because of the temperature of the Atlantic Ocean. Understand, mankind's hand in what is going wrong with our planet must be illuminated. All right, so Shay, we're going to see the effects of what man does. Like I said, we're having a lot of dolphins die right now. A lot of sea creatures are perishing. The water is too warm. Again, I'm going to warn against the hurricane season this year. That warm water is going to build walls of hurricanes that are going to smash the outlying islands, Florida and Texas, Haiti, Cuba, Puerto Rico. I'm sorry, you guys. This is going to be a terrible season, but you know you can prepare, okay? If you need to leave, leave, all right? Don't wait until the last moment. The next question from Shay Shay. Will 45 ultimately escape to Saudi Arabia? Now, I keep seeing old 45 trying to pull a Machiavelli, trying to pretend like maybe he's going to die so that he can disappear and escape justice, escape a certain jail term. Because, guys, the only way that he has got out of a jail term is death. And I think that realization is on old Donnie Boy right now. So, Taro, please tell us, is 45... old Donnie planning to attempt to escape to Saudi Arabia? Is Donnie, president number 45, planning on trying to escape to Saudi Arabia or anywhere? Here we go. First card, we got the 8 of Wands. This is all them lawsuits and everything coming at him. Second card, he gets the Queen of Wands. This man is all up in his emotions right now. And we got the King of Cups. We got the whole set. Him and his family are worried. Next, we have the 9 of Wands inverted. Y'all know I don't do inverted. So let's see what this 9 of Wands is telling us. The 9 of Wands inverted is strength in opposition. This is obstacles, adversity, calamity. Things are about to fall apart for old Donnie Boy. He's about to face his own calamity. All right, the next 4 cards we got for him. We got the Magician. There's that Machiavelli card. That's him trying to do whatever he can to protect himself. We also have the High Priestess. Now, this is a Pisces energy with the High Priestess. But let's also remember, his children are going to be hauled in on the carpet. Old Jared and Ivanka are about to get their cheese melted, all right? They are going to get pressed. What's below old Donnie, though, here is the 3 of Wands. This is him waiting for his ship to come in. So, is Donnie planning to pull a Machiavelli? Oh, yes. Yes, 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 he is. Will he be successful in pulling a Machiavelli? I don't think he will. But he is laying out every possibility on, if things don't work out for him the way that he figures they will, on how he can disappear to escape justice. And let me tell you guys, the plans that Donnie has for America, first off, is war. The first thing he wants is people to fight and die for him. He wants the everyman, the common dude, to be like, I'm Team Trump and I'll die for Team Trump. That's what he wants. That's not what he's going to get. He does have he has a following. Yes, he does. He has a cult of personality that is following him. But this cult of personality is not the ones who are going to actively take up arms and start fighting against their neighbors. Okay? You got a lot of loud talkers, and you've got some loose cannons in there. Yes, you do. Do not get this wrong. There are some dangerous people in the Trump camp. However, the majority of them are ignorant. Just flat out, it's ignorance. And they are on the bandwagon because they feel like he gives them some kind of power. But there are people in his group who are taking his words to heart. And those are the people who will be picking up weapons, who will be trying to kill former presidents or sitting Congress people or senators. You have loose cannons in Camp Trump right now. and some of them are very dangerous. But the answer to the second question is yes. 45 is looking for any kind of way to find himself a safe haven, to include faking his own death, pulling a Machiavelli to try to escape justice if it gets to that point. And if nature doesn't take him out naturally, okay? And that's something that we have to look at. This is an elderly man, okay? This is a man who does not care about what he puts into his body. You're talking about a walking heart attack or a walking stroke, and his stress level is through the roof right now. So as much as he's planning, nature could always plan on something else. So he is a human. And these reptiles, time in the sun is kind of coming to an end. Yeah, his big sister, old Queen Elizabeth, couldn't fight her death. When Donnie's time comes, he may not be able to either. Well, there you go. All right, my next question. What do the Saudis think about 45? What does the Saudi crown actually think about Donald Trump? What do the Ben Salmans think about the Trumps family and the Kushners? What do the Saudis, how do they regard Donald Trump and his family? Oh, the first card we get is death. The second card we get is temperance. What's in front of them is the Queen of Pentacles. What's behind is the Eight of Swords, tied and bound. Donald Trump is a means to an end, nothing else. He is a useful idiot, a useful fool to the crown. And I have to say it exactly like that for entertainment purposes only, y'all. But here we go. First card on how do the Saudis regard Donald Trump. The first card we get is death, the ending, the finality. This is an ends to a means, knowing that this person, it will facilitate giving the Saudis everything they desire from the United States without the Saudis having to give up anything. What's chasing this is the tied and bound. This is the prison card, all right? Now, the Saudis may have promised Donnie something, but they may not be true to their word. They may not be true. They may have promised him that if he can get there, that they would not extradite him. But they aren't going to help him get there. And even if he gets to the shores, he may have a problem finding himself a safe haven. Things are out of balance. Things must be brought back into balance. And both of these entities are negative, but they are working hand in hand with each other, even though one of them is about to try to snatch something away from the other. And I want to say this one here that's got the snatching going on is the Saudis. Donnie over here is just giving up anything to try to have himself some type of protection for him. Donnie not only has the death card, he got the death card as his first card. He's also got the coffin card. So like I was saying, guys, Donald Trump's time on this planet may be waning, okay? If he does not successfully pull off a Machiavelli, he may actually perish from this earth. The final card for him is the Two of Pentacles. His money's out of whack. Everything's out of balance for old Donnie boy. Nothing seems to be going the way that he wants it to. As much as he is a master manifester, he is in a situation now that he is so unfamiliar with. He is not used to being on the short end of the stick and his threats not having any weight or power. This is the most powerless Donald Trump has ever felt in his entire life. And his anger and everything that he's projecting is pure fear. All right. My next question is from Patricia Dawkins. Patricia is asking about her son. Okay, and I don't usually do this, but this seemed like it required some diligence. So I'm going to ask this question. Patricia says, my son says his life is over from things that happened to him in Florida. He won't tell me, and I'm scared. So Tarot, please tell us, give us words of wisdom for Patricia's son. What is the universe have to say to Patricia in regards to her child? Here we go. Here we go. What does the universe have to say in regards to Patricia's child? Okay, let me go. Some of these are upside down. Some of them are right side up. So here you go, Patricia. Go ahead, and we pulled all 6. Past, present, future. What's going on all the way to the end. The first card your son gets, Patricia Dawkins, is a decision. Your son is facing his own crossroads right now, and he's got a decision to make. And what's plaguing him right now is indecision, delays, postponement, seeing the truth and lies being exposed. Somebody has lied to him. He has figured out that he was lied to, that he was used, that he was manipulated. This could be matters of the heart. This could be matters of employment. Whatever it is very personal to your son. What the next card, what's in front of him, is community. This is happy families, reunions, coming home, celebrations, surprises, parties, weddings, events, feeling welcome, community or family coming together, community spirit, teamwork, success, and prosperity. Again, if this had to do with a love or love interest, this might be what's weighing on his mind. What's below him is generosity. Gifts, generosity, charity, donations, money, community, assistance, support, employment, sharing, kindness, wealth, prosperity, power, authority, control, investors, giving and receiving, gratitude, being valued, and being well paid. The next card, what he's got chasing him, is recognition inverted. This is what's bothering your son. This is what he's feeling. Failure, losing, disadvantage, disgrace, being hunted, and ill will. Your son feels like somebody is out to get him. He's feeling like someone is out to get him, that somebody is pressing down on him. The next card that he's got is outpouring, and he is emotional. Be there for your child. Be encouraging, but help him to not stay in a state of pity. Help him to try to find the answers that are being shown to him, but he's got to get out of the pity so that his eyes can open, that he can see that his life is not over, but the way that he's reacting to it is going to keep him in a down situation for longer. So this next card is about new beginnings, new relationships, new romance, love, happiness, joy, conception, fertility, pregnancy, celebrations, and socializing. What's behind him is judgment. Again, he's got this indecisiveness. He's got some choices that he's got to make, but he is indecisive right now. He's doubting himself. There's people who are gossiping about him that are making him feel bad. He's got a lack of self-awareness going on. He needs to do some shadow work, looking in the mirror to see himself so that he can see himself as he truly is, and not the facade of what he thinks he's presenting. He's got to look at his own self with clear eyes, with an honest heart. Okay, he's got to learn some karmic lessons. What's below him is apathy. This is the Four of Cups. The cups, something that he does not want. This cup that he wants to pass from him. This is seizing opportunities, letting go of regret, end of stagnation, motivation, and enthusiasm. And the last card he gets is the 7, the Chariot, inverted. It has a message: no obstacles will stop me now. This is about forcefulness, lack of direction, lack of self-control, a feeling of powerlessness, aggression, coercion, being blocked by obstacles. So, Patricia, I know you just got a full reading for your son right there, but your son is having a lot of doubt about himself. He is kind of moving around in shadow, in fear. He's got to let go of what he's got to let go of and look in the mirror and believe in himself. Speak magic to your child. Speak magic into his spirit so that he understands that he is the captain of his own destiny. He can choose to listen to others' rhetoric, or he can stand in his own light and his own power. There you go. The next thing I'm going to talk about right now is that we need to raise our vibration, okay? We have got to raise where we are. I'm going to talk about our crown chakra right now. Today, y'all, this is about knowing ourselves. So if you are into colors, into the chakras, the crown chakra is violet, or this purple color. This is what is above your head. This is the connection with source. So I'm going to just read this card to you. You know, some of the stones that you can carry to increase your crown chakra is clear quartz, howlite, kunzite, and milky quartz, or amethyst chevron, zircon, or rutiated quartz or selenite, okay? The characteristics of the crown chakra, this is directly associated with wisdom and selflessness. And this is what we are being urged to discover in ourselves right now. First of all, we need to know who we are. The second thing we need to do is be selfless with what we have. We are a community. We have to learn to behave as a community. We have to stop the separation. Okay. The characteristics. This influences thoughts about loving, compassion, ethics, our connection with each other, harmony, devotion, peace, and enlightenment. It includes issues such as obsessive thoughts, being easily confused, depression, quickly tiring, epilepsy, or Alzheimer's disease. The crown chakra also affects the pineal gland, the central nervous system, and the cerebral cortex. Affirmations for the crown chakra. Some things to say to yourself just to raise your vibration. This is some things that you can say. Choose what resonates, leave what doesn't. I am one with my higher self. I am one with my Creator. I am love, forgiveness, and I am connected to everything. I am the light of the world. I open myself to allow the universe to flow through me. I am perfect just as I am. I am open for guidance from Source, angels, and high beings of love and light. For sound therapy, use the vowel E like in B, the mantra N, and the note is the B. The note is B, or 963 hertz. For aromatherapy, use frankincense, lotus, myrrh, sandalwood, spikenard, or vetiver. Your spirit guides for your crown chakra are Archangel Jophiel, Lord Lanto, and Lord Sananda. Okay? So, there you are. Right now, I invite everyone to work on your chakras. Work on aligning, understanding, opening wide, and allowing your Kundalini energy to flow up, through, in, and around you. It is necessary. Again, we are in the age of Aquarius, and Aquarius is air. Air is movement. Our year, our life are going to go so fast. This is literally, you're going to be having to hang on because life and moments are just going to be flying by. This is not a time to live in fear. This is a time to step into your power, to believe in yourself. Believe 100% in who you are and what you strive to be or do. This is about you, okay? Again, this is about knowledge of self. All the negative things that are about to happen in this low vibrating realm will not be affecting you if you are working on your shadow self. If you extract yourself from the mire, extract yourself from fear, from anything that just makes you feel bad. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Okay. Spirits Beyond the Stars asks, when they go chemical free with all the pesticides, what will become of all the millions of gallons of chemical pesticides that will be occupying tanks and everything else? Real talk, Spirits Beyond the Stars, you are going to see the worst of mankind, and they're going to do what they have done with hazardous chemicals our whole life. When everything goes to be chemical free, to be toxin free, what they're going to do with all this toxic material is what they've always done. They are either going to try and throw it inside of a volcano or bury it in the ground. Either way, it is going to cause another hazard for humankind, for wildlife, okay? All the pesticides, all the heavy metals that are sitting in containers will be done with what has happened throughout antiquity. These big companies who do not care, who have lobbyists making it legal for them to poison us, will bury this stuff in the ground, will dump it into volcanoes, will throw it into the ocean, or will incinerate it. That's exactly what will happen. They will cause more chaos for us and our world. Real talk. Our biggest enemy on this planet is mankind. My next question is from J Real One. J Real One would like to know, why are people of color hated all around the world? And this is the question that all melanated people need to be asking themselves. Why is it that the brown man, the brown and black man, woman, child, are so hated? That's because we're the original people. This is ours. It was stolen from us and we were enslaved. We were beaten, our memories beaten out of us, our strength stolen from us. We have been fooled into giving away our power, into accepting and being guided by something that was never for us. And if you can hear me, hear me. If you don't understand what I'm saying, then you haven't grown enough. But we have been sold a bag of goods that tells us that we're nothing, that we're powerless, that we're evil, that we're violent, that we're vicious people. They have chosen a narrative to bestow upon us, to tell us that us and to tell the people of Hispanic descent, they want to say that you're lazy and unmotivated. The hardest working group of people in the world, the first thing that they want to characterize you as is a freeloader. When you work and send home every penny to take care of family, okay? Understand why they hate the brown person, especially in times like now when we are in solar maximum. Black and brown people can exist in the sun. We are not allergic to it. We eat the sun. We transmute this energy. Okay? We are hated because we are the original, the blueprint. And the ones who came after us have been trying to eliminate us. You can believe me or you can don't. The choice is up to you. Right now, everything is about free will. And it's about learning about what we are being indoctrinated into, subjected to, and forced to accept. Again, the most important thing in our life at this moment is that we know ourselves, that we know who we are and where we came from. Know yourself. Don't fear who you are. Embrace yourself. Deal with your shadows so that it doesn't hinder you in the future. Everything is about growing. Everything is about becoming. Okay, guys, I am not doing readings right now because I am still in my own healing progress. Once I feel that I can give that much, I will start doing readings again. Again, if you have questions that you need answers to, please drop them in the space below this video. If you are worried about something in your life and you can't get to a reader to get a private read, if something is weighing on your heart that heavily, drop that question there. But please, guys, please, if you're going to ask me questions like that, make them things that really matter, okay? If you have loved ones that are suffering, if you are suffering and you need help, those are the type of people that the kind of questions that I really want to help. Not, will I get a new job tomorrow or will I get a new girlfriend? Let's talk about the things. Let's let the people who have pressing issues ask the questions and get the answers that they need. I love you. I love you. I love you. Remember, guys, everything right now is about us expanding mentally, physically, spiritually. Let go of everything that doesn't serve you. Let go of the bull crap. Put it down. I love you. Okay, if you're still here, number one, give me a thumbs up for this video. Thank you. Share it, stitch it, do whatever you need to do with it. If you'd like to say the Reiki prayer with me, take a deep breath and blow off all the negativity and nastiness that is built up in you. Just shake it off. Set you an intention for today, for this moment. My intention is to give as much as I receive, to be kind to myself, to live in joy, and to not worry about the people who don't worry about me. All right? Here we go, y'all. Just for today, I let go of anger, I let go of worry. I am grateful. I work on myself, and I am kind to all living things. Namaste, y'all. I love you. I love you. I love you. Happy Monday. If you have questions, drop them in the question area below this video. Have a beautiful rest of the day. Peace, love, enlightenment. Namaste. Bye-bye, y'all.